How's it going, everybody? So we're out in the shop and we're going to be doing something different than I thought I was going to do, which was different than what I thought I was going to do. Again, like double thought I was going to do something different. Nope, not doing either one of those. I'm going to do a third option of things for this weekend. Whew. Okay, so I went to start doing the handle scales for the, well, cable Damascus knife. You know, that good old guy right there, which is absolutely awesome. Still just blown away by this knife. Well, I was planning on doing the scales for that knife, but there is some pieces that I thought that I had that I don't have, which is some black G10 liner. The stuff that I did have, I used up on one of my other builds, so I can't do that. And that build was the sword that we did, the Wakizashi. So I need to wait for more black G10 to come in, and then I need to wait for black micarta pins to come in because I used both of those up on the last build. So basically, I've got like one strip. This is all I have of black micarta pins. That's it. That's not enough to be able to do this knife or the scales for this. So I've got to push that off until I get those materials. So then I was thinking, you know what? Let's do the cable kumai, which was you know, some of the cable that I had forged out of the previous cable that I made the cable Damascus knife out of. I had forged a few more bits of it, and I was going to take it, copper, and some 15N20 and make a kumai out of that. And that didn't work out. I started forging it out, and it was either I was messing with the wrong temps, my anvil wasn't the right temp, something wasn't right in that process, and the copper was sticking to the 15N20 just fine, but it wasn't sticking to the cable like at all. It stuck in a couple of spots, but I tried to chase it, tried to get it to stick, did all kinds of different things. It just wasn't happening. So now I'm doing a different thing. And all that is leading to this build. So this was one that I had planned on doing later, and this is going to be a primarily stock removal build that I've been doing, or I've been thinking about working on. And I think it's time, I guess, to go ahead and do this. And what I'm going to try and do is this weekend, and by the way, I'm starting this. Let's see if you can, see if I can get this to show up on here. I don't know if it'll show up. Ooh, got the other thing, a phone. 8/11 on Thursday. So, everything that I'm about to get done is going to be between 8/11 and probably 10 o'clock. So everything you're going to see in this video is going to be done in this less than 2 hours. And then I'll do more of it and release the you know, Sunday video. My goal is by Sunday we will have this to a point to where we can put handle scales on it as well. So we're going to have this, we're going to focus on tonight getting it cut out, getting bevels marked, getting the bevels started, and holes drilled into the tang, and then on the next episode we will heat treat it, finish the bevels, hand sand, have a finish ready to go for the next step, which would be putting handle scales on it. And then what will end up happening is I'll do attaching handle scales and finishing the cable Damascus knife, and then we'll do the handle scales and finish this knife. So we are going to be working on that. I know, long intro, but I wanted to explain what was going on. So let's jump into this, get this thing going. So what we've done so far is, of course, going ahead and cut everything out, grind it all, the profile, to just smooth it all up, and then hit everything with the Scotch-Brite belt to clean everything up, all the flats and all that stuff. And then we went ahead and ground in our 45-degree angle to where we actually defined our cutting edge, which is what we have there. It's nice and centered down the blade. So now what I need to do is use this new belt, because we used a used one to do the 45, so we didn't scrape all of the grit off by cutting that hard angle. So we did that 45. Now we're going to take this and grind this bevel up as high as we want it. I'm probably going to come up to about right here and see how we like it. So let's go ahead and get that part done. By the way, I don't know if you can see this, but it is only 9:05. So we are less than an hour into this. All right, so right now we're at 9:47. I'm gonna go ahead and call it there. So we started this just after 8 o'clock, and this is where we're at. So we've got our bevels semi-ground in. I've still got my edge pretty thick right now, and my bevels aren't all the way where they're gonna end up being because I wanna leave it a little bit thicker for going ahead and heat treating. Partially because whenever you got to put it in like a straightening jig, it's nice to have this flat area up here for whenever you're going to be in there, because if I bring this all the way up, it's going to taper the blade to where this isn't going to be flat. So whenever you try and straighten it, you can take your tip and accidentally twist it one way or the other without even, doing that on purpose. So you just want to make sure that, you leave a little meat, and then you can grind that the rest of the way after your heat treat. So there you go. You got our pins, front pin, rear pin, lanyard pin. These are just weight saving holes. I really like this profile. I mean, it hooks around your hand right there. So it is just a very comfortable EDC shape. That is going to be an awesome blade. It's got a nice thickness to it. Oh, this is going to be great. And it's actually really light. Of course, I've been so used to, all of my real heavy blades that pretty much anything feels light. But that is going to be awesome. I'm excited to see what y'all think about this. If y'all think this is a good makeup for the fact that I'm not able to do the handle scales, and then I'm not able to do the cable kumai just yet. Hopefully this was a good substitution. So we've got this far. The next episode, we're going to go ahead. We're going to heat treat this. We're going to temper it. We're going to finish grinding our bevels, do some hand sanding, and get this thing set up nice and, nice and neat. Now, my goal is I'm not going to grind off this little finish that's right here. This is really straight, so hopefully after I get it out of heat treat, it's still straight. I'm not going to be grinding or sanding any of this. We're just going to be sanding the bevels. So this is the natural pitting and everything from it just sitting there over the years and everything, and I want to keep that on there. So that's the goal. We'll see how that goes. But guys, Sunday's video will be pretty much completely finishing the blade to where we're ready for handle scales, and then we'll have 2 builds ready for handle scales. And we'll start doing that whole process and everything. I'm excited about this one. I've wanted to do this one for a little while. It's going to be awesome. Plus, we're about to start the Shop Talk Tuesday build series where we are making that real cool, bigger, like it's kind of a chopper style knife. Y'all are going to absolutely love that build series. It's going to be fun. And there you go. Got a lot of build series going on. It is what it is. We're going to make them happen. Guys, if you would, give this video a thumbs up. Share this video or one of my other videos. If you haven't yet, make sure you subscribe. Because at 50,000 subscribers, we're doing a 500 Lego Damascus giveaway. Guys, thanks for coming by. Thanks for spending your time with me. Y'all have an amazing day. Y'all stay safe out there. I'll catch y'all next time.